Yankees reliever Tommy Kahnle joining us right now. Be a regular on the show throughout the season. Ooh, he's got the nice mic set up too. He's got the headset, the whole deal.
Let's go,
Why don't you
kid.
introduce
come
us?
prepared.
Hey, Tommy K, what's up, big dog?
What's going on, Tom? What's up, bro?
Nothing,
How's it going,
man.
guys? I appreciate it having me on here. This is awesome. Hope
No,
y'all are doing
man.
well.
You're doing great, man. First off, we got to ask, how you feeling? How's the arm? How's the bicep tendonitis? You getting that thing cranking yet? What's going down with the arm?
Yeah, so I mean, early on it didn't feel great. Obviously, in spring training I wasn't feeling good, but so I threw today and 2 days ago, and so far so good. It's only 60 feet, but I feel like I'm back. I'm ready to roll.
Hey, I read or maybe saw that you commented that there was a similar issue like 5 years ago and you were trying to pitch through it and then you were sent down because you weren't pitching at your best. So is that a learning experience this time around where you're like, hey, I'm a veteran now. I know my body. I've dealt with something like this in the past. I'm going to handle it the way that I want to.
Yeah, I think so. 18, I was young, I was trying to like push through it, be a hero, and do all that, and it didn't turn out well. I pitched like shit. I got hit around. My mental state was all over the place. But so this year, I as soon as I could kind of feel it, I was like, I can't let this happen again. Next thing you know, my whole year's out the window. It's in the shitter again. But yeah, so I just kind of got ahead of it, talked to the trainers, and they agreed, and we kind of slow playing it. And I mean, I'm a little older now, so I mean, I was hoping to be quick, but it turns out it might be a little slower than I thought.
Hey, Tommy, tell everybody. Oh, everybody always asks me, basically, they said, listen, talk to me about the Yankees and how, what's the difference? Why are Yankees so, why is it so much better going to being on the Yankees than that? Because I heard you turn down money with Boston and come back. There's something. I can never explain it to somebody, but maybe you can enlighten me because I'm just there's just something about it where you just feel better, you feel good. I don't know. You talk to me about that.
I don't know. I mean, like you said, maybe it's because we're from the Northeast. I don't know. There's something just about being a Yankee that, I mean, it's just different than playing for any other team. You know how we were at Chicago. It wasn't the same there. I mean, we went over to New York and it was we were embraced right away, and it was just baseball was different there compared to when we were at the White Sox. But I mean, I don't know. I don't. There's something tough, different. Man. Yeah, it is hard to try to nail what's the reason why it's different. It's just different.
I think it's expectations for one. They expect you to be the best. When you come in, if you're not ready to go, listen, they're gonna move on and find somebody else. I think that's the number one thing what I tell people.
I agree. Actually, that's a really good one. Is expectations. I mean, the fans, you know how they are. They're crazy here, and I mean, I was one of them growing up. Upstate New York. I may have not been a Yankee fan, but I was a crazy kid yelling at the TV, yelling at the players. I didn't care. And so I know how it is with everybody up here. It's just how it is. It's a Northeast thing. And I mean, obviously I used to be an Eagles fan. I know we want to kind of get into that, but
who are you rooting for now? Who's the team?
Who are your teams?
Nobody. I mean, I guess I like to watch the Jags just because Doug Peterson and the Chiefs now too. I guess Andy Reid, old school.
Wait, why
Eagles,
did you leave the Eagles fandom?
I haven't told Kratzy why yet, but 2020, it started with the draft. They took the Rager kid. I was just it was just started there. I was like, oh gosh. And then they take the quarterback, and I'm going, what is going on behind the scenes that I don't know about? So, the whole year was a mess. I mean, they were injured up and down, and then pulled Wentz. Okay, whatever. There's one. But then what really broke me was when they fired Doug. I think that's when I lost it. Lost it all. I said, I'm done. I literally told all my friends, my wife, I was like, I'm done. I'm not an Eagles fan anymore. No way.
Wow. That's crazy to just ditch a team like that. Only because, I mean, they just made it to the Super Bowl. They were a few good plays away from winning a Super Bowl, and Jalen Hurts is the most dynamic quarterback in the game. So that's a serious divorce going on here.
Oh, yeah. It's just a quick, easy, painless one for me. I don't know. That was
Crazy.
I'm going back through my text thread right now, and I'm going to read you exactly what Tommy K said. I was like, I'm ready to talk Eagles. I mean, Tommy Kahnle right now, like, he's got his headset on, so he's probably just gaming.
Yep.
Like, we're going to hopefully throughout this season paint a picture of what Tommy Kahnle is, and this is the platform for Tommy Kahnle. But I'm trying to find this thread. Oh, yeah, here we go. So sad we lost the Super Bowl. He goes, actually, sad news you don't want to hear. I stopped being an Eagles fan back in 2020. Sirianni, Howie, and Hurts are dead to me. Once they leave, I'm back on the train. Exact quote from Tommy Kahnle.
Very true.
This is a guy, let me tell you guys. Everybody that is listening out here, Tommy Kahnle would send me a picture of him in his Eagles helmet, and then he would send a video after they'd win, and you'd hear him go, yeah, baby, yeah!
Always.
What the hell? And that's it. It's
And
over,
then he divorced him.
Not wrong. Not at all.
Wait, what's
He's
wrong
so
with
right.
Jalen Hurts? Like, he's one of my favorite players in the game. What did he do wrong?
I don't know. There's something. I don't think he's a guy that's going to win it all.
He almost won a Super Bowl just now.
Do you want the rest of the text? Here's the rest of the text. That's what I said. I said, what's wrong with Hurts? Like, the guy's dynamic. You got to love this guy. He plays for the city. He goes, his words were,
I could only imagine.
only two good quarterbacks in the league right now.
I love
There
it.
it is.
Respect.
Mahomes and Burrow.
Wow.
Respect.
Wow. Highest standards of all time.
Highest of the high.
Well, if you're a semi-Jags fan, like, that's Trevor Lawrence. Like, he's not as good as Jalen Hurts.
Nah, probably not. No.
This is wild.
You still got the Notre Dame helmet too, or what?
Oh yeah, they're never going to leave, Todd. Come
Okay,
on,
I'm just making sure.
Okay. Just making sure. Yeah.
Irish
exactly.
to the end of days.
Tommy, go through this, man, because your passion is unlike anything else, and you talked about it with the Yankees, like that passion of the fan base. Like, you are that guy. First of all, you said when I was a kid, I was yelling at the TV. You still yell at the TV.
Oh yeah, still.
But I wanna go through, like, the different sports you watch. You love Indy cars. You have jerseys. I mean, not Indy cars, F1. You have jerseys. You have soccer. What are your go-to teams, and what are your go-to sports that you're like, yeah, baby, yeah?
So it's like 1A, 1B right now. That's Notre Dame football, Carolina basketball. Both didn't end well. But then we got so soccer's big. I follow U.S. men's team and Bayern Munich pretty heavily. Then I'm big NBA, NHL. I actually not with the Formula One. I don't really know much about it. I did kind of follow NASCAR for a while when I was a kid, but I mean, I'll watch a couple races here and there and kind of whatever. But what else is there? I mean, I started to watch this spring. I put on rugby. I thought it was awesome. I couldn't believe what I was watching. I was like, this shit's amazing. I got in. It was like Ireland versus like Scotland or something. That was awesome.
Do you have an All Blacks jersey?
I should. I need to get one.
You should, because he usually has like 10 to 15 jerseys hung in his locker. Everybody else has like, the giveaway jersey, the Tommy K strikes out the world jersey, that they give out, the shirt. This guy's got jerseys galore. He needs to be a 2-year deal guy because he needs the second locker. He needs to be big time.
That's great. Hey, Tommy, 2 things I know you love and enjoy. Tell me if they've changed so far. Well, actually, 3 things. Tight pants, are they still there?
Of course. Come on.
All right, just making sure you got those nice thunder legs for everybody to see. How's the Red Bulls? Are you toning down on the Red Bulls yet?
The Red Bulls are definitely toned down.
All
right. But there's that new stuff called A-Shock or whatever.
Okay.
I don't go crazy with it, but like 2, max 3 a game.
Yeah, when you get older, you kind of figure out you don't want those tension headaches after drinking all that caffeine. And number three, I know you're a big wrestling fan, so give me Give me your past and present wrestler who, if you met right now, you'd probably go bonkers right now. I'm going to give you mine. The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. If I saw him, I would go absolutely bonkers.
I remember you telling me you loved
Hey,
this guy.
with that lion's mane hair, brother, I couldn't get it. He was nasty. That's why I loved him.
We got to get you that $1 Million belt.
I know we do. That's I've been looking for that. But give me your favorite past and present guy or girl.
Past is Sting and Bret Hart for sure. Those two legends. And then
and wait, hold on. You got some. Didn't you have the Bret Hart outfit, right? Was I mistaken?
Yeah, oh yeah. Didn't I wear it at the field a couple times?
Yes, you did.
He wore the whole
thing. Hey, but he's got the body for it.
I made one.
Yeah, he made it. He made it up.
Oh, we gotta
find
get that
picture
next time.
I gotta find it.
How about now? You still follow now?
Oh yeah, WrestleMania was this past weekend.
Yes, it was.
But I started to really like Cody Rhodes, and I do love the Roman Reigns, what they got going with him. Awesome. So that matchup was huge. I loved it.
Hey Tommy, so I was in a celebrity wrestling match in the off season. Yes, recently, and I was with Jerry the King. Me and Jerry the King Lawler. We came out. I'm gonna have to send you. We'll have to find that video next time you're on. Send it to you. And listen, I was faking it like I was taking. I would get him, boom, boom, and I would do. You know how we did it? I'd take the ground and be like,
the clubhouse.
I would go up to people and I would take their head. I'd be like, and I'd be like, boom, and then they'd fake it, and like he'd fake like he got hit in the head. I would just try and just mess with everybody. You remember that, man?
Yeah.
That's the stuff I miss, man. The bus rides with you were phenomenal. Everything about you made me laugh and everybody else laugh. We appreciated everything about you. Oh, man. How about Anthony Volpe? Talk about him a little bit, man. Did you get to talk to him a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. So, the kid's great, man. He's like, the young kid, keeps his head down, smile on his face. He's hell of an athlete, man. I'm watching this kid. I'm like, fuck, this kid's fucking good. Sorry for the language, but
no, you're good. You're good.
It's safe here. You're good here.
Yeah, he's good, man. I'm watching him every day. I'm just like, oh man, this kid's the real deal. I'm watching him, so it's I'm excited to watch him the rest of the way. And I just it sucks that I'm in New York while they're on the road, so I don't really get to see the team and stuff. But it's going to be pretty exciting this year to see him play. Everything that the hype. It's true. I watch the kid every day. You're just like, yeah, it's there.
I just hope that, and I don't mean this to slight him at all. I want him to be the next Jeter for Yankee fans, but I want him to be like more post game fun. More personality, not the cookie cutter. It's a different time period too. Yeah. Like, does he have 80 grade potential for personality where he can drop a funny line, he can give you something good, or is he going to be real buttoned up in your mind because it's Yankees? I want to be the next Jeter.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to be like the cookie cutter, but I think he's still, how it is when you're a young rookie and everybody is around you. I'm sure he's probably, a little he's definitely still shy. You could see it every day, but he's a hard worker, man. That's what I admire the most is, he comes in every day, gets his stuff done, works hard, does extra shit in the cage, in the field. Like, he's trying to get better every day. He lives, breathes baseball. That's definitely one thing you want to see. And, personality, he's a great kid, man. I talk to him a lot about – he's a big soccer fan. So I get to talk to him a lot about that. And I bonded – it was actually funny. I was in the tubs with him in spring training. And I put Kratz is going to love this. I put on the 2000, I want to say it was like week 14. So I still watch old Eagles games. Not an Eagles fan. Eagles-Giants game. And I looked over at Volpe. I was like, you alive for this game? He goes, no, I was born the next year. I go, oh, my God.
That's phenomenal, dude.
So you're the veteran now. You're one of the veterans.
Can't even believe that.
So you look back, I can't either because you're still a child. And I love that every second because you need that. I think the Yankees need your energy in the bullpen. I think the Yankees just in general need your energy, but that's my opinion. But so you're the veteran. You look back, and you know where I'm going with this. You look back at like interactions with veterans that you've had. there's a lot of stories that happen in the game that's like, ooh, I heard this or I heard that. Tell us the story about you and what led up to you and LaTroy Hawkins getting into it in the clubhouse.
Oh yeah, this one. I mean, this one's well known with a lot of teammates that I've played with. Obviously, you know it. Just to kind of broaden the light. So I was a rookie. This was 2014. I'm with Colorado. I'm just young, just having fun. It's in the big leagues. It's this is what you always dreamed of. You want to get there, pitch, be in the big leagues. And next thing you know, I'm doing well the first half of the year, just going about my thing. And so on the bus trips, you go up, you sing, you do a song. That's it's part of what it is. So I struggled bad with it for a while, and I would always get sent to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom. Sorry.
Go to the barn.
All right. Okay. Cool. So finally did it. It had to be finally got it done. Did it well. It was probably first week of May. It took me about a month to get it down. What are you gonna do? But everybody going crazy. Bus loved it. Fucking high fives everybody as you're way to the back. Next thing you know, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. He just for some reason kept being a dick to me. I didn't get it. So after months of that, just constantly getting stuff to my locker. I mean, all kinds of stuff, jerseys cut. I don't know, all that crazy stuff. Basically, just getting hazed out of my mind. I mean, it just seemed like I get the one that was picked on the whole time, but I probably could have done some things different. I mean, I was young, immature. I don't know, still probably a little immature, obviously, but yeah, it just kept going on all year, and then finally, I forget where were we, San Diego. So we come in. We had a road trip into San Diego. We did our rookie dress up. It went great. I was a clown. Everybody else was like swimmers. So I got singled out for it. Shocker. But so it all went well. And next thing you know, we're leaving San Diego to go to LA. And there was just something in my locker. And I was like, what the hell is this? And my buddies kept telling me Ottavino, Scahill back then, Friedrich, that, they think something's going to happen. I was like, oh, God, here we go. So I go to the locker. I look at it. All my clothes are gone. Backpack's gone. Everything's gone. It's just this skimpy leopard print. I don't even dress or so. I don't even know. I was like, I'm not wearing this. I'm not doing this anymore. Basically, I put up with this all year. I mean, I can go into more detail, but I'll let that be. But there was just so much stuff that it finally boiled over. So it got to a point where we were going to the buses, because I think we were taking the buses from San Diego up to LA. And I just got he stopped me in the hallway, and I was like, what are we doing here? He's like, oh, you're not going there. I was like, I'm going to the bus, man. We need to get out of here. We're going to LA. Let's get out of here. There's 3 more games. There's 3 more games. I want to go. Let's get here. Then we go home. We stink. Let's get it over with. So eventually, I don't know what happened. It's we're in the clubhouse. Everybody's still kind of in there. Next thing you know, I don't even remember. I was chirping. He's chirping. He drops his backpack. I don't know I'm like, what's happening? He shoves me. So I shove him back. Next thing you know, we're in scuffle, and I look down, and I got him a headlock, and that was it. He was out.
You went to sleep.
Yeah. It was pretty, yeah. Then the manager comes in, yells all that stuff. I'm yelling back. Everybody's telling me to shut up. It was a shit show. But yeah, that's not.
Listen,
well, he woke up.
Yeah. Listen, at the end of the year, man, it's over with. I agree with you 100%. Let it be. You're basically not a rookie anymore. You have 3 to 5 games left. Come on, dude, let it be. And when stuff like that boils over, there's almost so much you could take, man. And then sometimes you black out. It is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that was it. I had enough. It was over.
Also, some teams Did the Yankees do that? They did that. Did they pick on Judge that much? Because I wouldn't want to mess around with him for too long. There's no freaking way.
No, they don't.
You know, like the coffee
Yeah.
run from the Brewers the other day. That's cute.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I think that they stopped all the kind of, lack of a better word, hazing things a couple of years ago. But yeah, I remember the one time I had to dress up like a baby and walk 6 blocks in New York with a binky. It was like 6 guys. What the heck's going on?
Like it used to be like a lot of it was always playful, and then it got to a point where it started to get like real personal. I was like, this ain't happening. But Ty,
cool.
like it's cool. Like I've always seen it where it's fun and stuff.
Yeah,
it got taken to a point where it just was.
There's only, I don't care how old you are. There's only so much you could take, man, and especially during those times, like, all right, man, chill out, man. You have him saying you're one of the worst teammates ever. Listen, I've had some rookies when I was older that, I didn't like either, but at the end of the day, I still had conversations with him. Yeah. I wanted to get to know him. There's some guys that don't want to get to know you. It's like, bro, when I get older, I want to know every guy from the rookie all the way up. Like, if I was playing Anthony Volpe, man, I want to get to know you a little bit. And LaTroy, to do that, man, it's like, come on, dude.
Yeah, it was tough. I mean, next year we come in, we high-fived, shook it out, and that was it. Squashed it. Yeah.
Exactly. All good, man.
All right, let me take it, because there are a couple more things I want to cover here. Well, let me take it back to something we talked about just for a second before. So I just want to get like the inside word on how this is, because I know Red Sox and Yankee fans would appreciate this too. Big league players are often about money and contracts in the offseason. Fair, right? Fair. Like if a team offers you 20 mil and the other offers you 35, you're going to 35.
Most likely.
Most likely, yeah. Now, and this was talked about a little bit, but I just want to get the inside story. Red Sox offer more money in the offseason than the Yanks, and you're like, I've been with the Yanks in the past. I like them. No thanks. Because that's good shit. I mean, Yanks and Red Sox are rivals. Like, tell me your side of how that all went down, the conversations and the whole deal, whatever you can share.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't know how everybody is pretty crazy. I think it got kind of blown up, but it was very similar is what it was. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just looking at it and I'm like, I got this place over here I've never been to. It's still in the Northeast. Never been here. And we got this place. I know a lot of the coaches, still a good amount of the players loved it there. I was cherished there. So it was like it's even closer to my family. I have even family in the city. So it ended up just becoming, and then kind of like, I kind of looked at it like, who do I think really is ready to win now? Even though, it was still before Judge re-signed, but for some reason I had like that little, I was like, Judge is coming back. There's no way he's going to San Fran. That's crazy talk. Next thing you know, I mean, it was literally next day he signed with the Yankees. So I was like, I'm going back to New York. It was like, I woke up that morning, told my wife Veronica, and I was like, we're going to New York. She's like, really? I was like, yep, we're going. So that was the end of the day.
And you talk about Judge too. What about the text thread going on here? He don't text me back either.
Right.
What the heck's going on here?
His number?
Yeah, he changed his number. I didn't even know. So like I texted him that day. I was like, damn, I got to make a decision tonight. And I don't know. So I'm like, I got crickets. I'm like, shit. What? I was like, he's blowing me off.
Oh, good.
What was the deal? Did he change his number?
Yeah, so he changed his number. I found out when I got the spring. I was like, well, shit, that could have saved me a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of time, a lot of stress. I was like, jeez.
You were stressed. You were stressed that you hurt Judge's feelings on your way out the door. You don't want to hurt the big fella's feelings, and you just wanted to catch up with the guy. I get it. I've been there, man. Like, he's the guy you want to be around. Besides you, everybody wants to be around Tommy.
Of course.
Yeah, but he probably also heard he was chit-chatting with Boston, and like for Judge, he's lifetime Yankee guy. He's like, don't talk to my rival, or I'll change my number.
All good.
I love it. Hey, Tommy, well, it was awesome having you on. We appreciate it. We're looking forward to having you on throughout the season, and get yourself right, and then we'll see you on the field soon too. I think by the next time we talk, could be on the mound again. We're excited for it.
All right, awesome. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, I can't wait to get back. You guys got to see the changeup again.
Oh, hell yeah. It's one of my favorite pitches.
He threw me first time a 3-2 changeup, and
So
walked
mad.
me. I'm still
Yeah.
mad till this day at this point. I said, come on. He had a 98 mile an hour fastball.
Yeah, but his changeup is ridiculous.
Yeah, well, I spit on it. I said, throw me the heater. Let's go.
It's a different game now.
Love you,
Different game.
brother. I appreciate you. We
Yeah.
love you. Thank you, man.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Tom.
Yeah, Tommy. Yeah.
Secret. Oh,
Later.